everyone, welcome back to my channel, and if you are new, welcome. Today I have a review for you, and it is on this palette right here, and it's the Laura Geller Delectables eyeshadow palette, and it's all smoky neutral. So I'm gonna be opening this package right here. This is kind of cute. Oh yeah, it's kind of cute. Oh, and inside here we have all the information on the palette, all the shadows, ingredients, and everything like that, and it's made in Italy. So I'm gonna be opening this palette right here. I love this color. This is like stone. So here is the palette, and it's very light, but the color is gorgeous. The palette itself is beautiful, simple but beautiful. It's more like a marble effect. So I'm gonna jump in, and oh, there's a mirror, so I think I'll turn it the other way, and I'm gonna open, and here you go. Let's remove this plastic, and this is it. These are the shades in this palette. Now this is the reason why I just could not pass this palette up. Check out these colors. Oh my god, they are beautiful. Whew. And these shadows all have names on them, and they are 14 shadows. So looking at the palette, I could see a bit of shimmer and a bit of matte shadows. So 4 or 5 shimmer shadows, and I think the rest are matte shadows. So there are 2 rows, and I'm gonna be doing this row first, and then I'll do this row. The first one on the top is cream, and I'm gonna give it a nice little swatch right here, and I'm gonna swatch it here. And that's cream right there, one swipe. And this is a matte shadow, and that's a perfect shadow for setting your primer. And on some people, you could also use that one in your inner tear duct right there. So next shadow is butterscotch, and I'm gonna put butterscotch right above, and that's a nice transition shadow right there. You could hardly see it on my skin tone, but butterscotch is right there. So next one in the same line is rose, and this is rose, and this is what rose look like. Rose is coming off up close. It's definitely a rosy peachy shade, and I'm not sure if it's coming off on camera as peachy. It do look peachy here, and it look peachy on my finger. So let's see what it's gonna swatch as. And that's it, and that's a peachy look right there. So next one we're gonna do is Creme Brulee, and this is Creme Brulee right here, and I'm gonna give it a good sweep right there, and here is Creme Brulee, and that's another shade that is very light on my skin tone, but up close it's a nice peach color. And the next one in this line is Macchiato, and this is it right here. These names are starting to sound like Starbucks. So let me swatch this, give it a nice rub, and I'm putting it right above Creme Brulee, which I could hardly see, and that's Macchiato, and that's not bad. This is a better swatch than anyone that I've swatched before, and that's a nice brown shadow. The next color is Khaki, and this is the shade that I want to try so bad. As soon as I open the palette, I want to swatch this one, and here we go. They said khaki, but it's, you know, you decide for yourself what you think that is, but it's very pretty. So next is Mahogany, and this is a nice dark rich brown. So I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna swatch Mahogany for you, and here is Mahogany on the top. So there you have it. So this is row 1, and as you could see, some shadows are shimmer shadows and some are matte shadows. Some you could see on my skin tone and some you could hardly see, but overall it's not a bad line right there. And I'm gonna do the next line. First one is Edda, and it's sort of a light mauve grayish shadow, as you could see in there, and this is what it looks like on my hand here. So that's Edda there. Actually, Edda is coming off much lighter than it looks. in the palette. So that's Edda right there. Next one is Rosewood. So I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna swatch this, and that's it, looking similar to Edda. So I'm gonna put it right above Edda, and as you could see, oh, it's lighter than Edda, and it's actually much prettier than it looks in the package, and it is a shimmer shadow, and that's what it is there. So the next one I'm gonna swatch is Hash, and this is Hash, and I'm putting Ash right above Rosewood, and this is Ash right there. The next one in the line is Velvet, and this is Velvet right here. So this is Velvet, and that's what Velvet look like. Definitely much lighter than what it looks like in the package. This is Velvet in the package, this is Velvet on my hand, and this is Velvet on the swatch. So the next one is Mulberry, and this is Mulberry right here, and we're gonna get deep into Mulberry, and I'm gonna be putting Mulberry right here, and this one is really good and strong. See, this one is nicely pigmented, and that's Mulberry, and Mulberry so far is the best one that shows the true shade as in the pack and as on my hands. And the last one is Licorice, which is black, and I guess black is gonna transfer just as Mulberry, so we're gonna put the black right there, and that's what I'm talking about. That's the way I was expecting these shadows to swatch. So on this hand we have this side right here, and on this hand we have this side. So there is the swatch of the palette. As you could see, some shades are much brighter. I don't really expect the matte shade to be, you know, as popping as the shimmer shade, but regardless, you know, it's a hit and a miss with this palette. Some of the shadows are really nice and very pigmented, while some is overall I like the colors in this palette. I like the packaging of this palette. I'm not too keen on how these are transparent, so I'm gonna play around with this palette, and I'll give you an update on whether or not this palette is, you know, worth what I spent on it. So there you have it, the GELLAR Delectables High Shadow Palette and Smoky Neutrals, and what can I say? Thank you for watching, and if you have not yet subscribed, please do so on your way out, and I will see you in my next video. Bye bye.